Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Gashi's Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Many Kenyans are asking hard questions about the allocation for money for roads maintenance. And this is happening after Kikuyu constituency was allocated almost 1.5 billion and some constituencies were left out. Others were given peanuts. And Kenyans reacted angrily. Even members of parliament reacted angrily. I want to read one reaction by a member of public, and this is what he wrote in his page. How did the Kikuyu constituency and Kimani Ichung'Wa manage to get 1.5 billion shillings road allocation when in Gatod North, same county, constituents are contributing money from their own pockets to repair a shredded road? What criteria did the Kura and the Kera use? Remember people from Gatodo North were seen collecting funds, and I think they collected, is it 18,000? Something like that, to repair a road. And you see, when people are now collecting money from their pockets to repair a road that has already been abandoned by the government, that has already been neglected by the government, and the same government is allocating another constituency 1.5 billion, then Kenyans have had questions to ask this government. Number one, the questions that Kenyans are asking: why should Kikuyu constituency be allocated money, more money, compared to other constituencies? What criteria was used? Number two, when did Kenyans start contributing money to repair roads that should be repaired by the national government, and yet they pay taxes? And again, what is the coincidence between Kikuyu constituency that is represented by the majority leader, Kimani Ichung'Wa, and 1.5 billion? Listen to other reactions by Kenyans. Ali Photograph is saying this. Correct me if I am wrong. Kikuyu has many highways that help to decongest Nairobi County. Thus, they need a lot in maintaining the roads. That is a reaction of a guy who I strongly believe does not believe that Kikuyu should get in the same type of money, the same amount of money with the other constituencies. So you can see this supporter, this person is supporting the government. Listen, the other one is saying, it depends on the percentage of shares each MP has in this government. Ichung'Wa is among the majority shareholders. You see, these are perceptions by Kenyans that other than being the majority leader, he is also a majority shareholder in the government. Does it mean this is an animal farm where some animals are more equal than others? That's a question that Kenyans are asking. And if that is the case, why should we pay equal taxes? Another one is saying it is called corruption. Hapa, William Ruto, now Ichung'Wa, Kenyans are helpless. You see, from all angles, this is corruption if you ask me. From all angles, this is very unfair. From all angles, this should not happen. From all angles, then if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, definitely this is a duck. Another is saying, in what situation, in that situation, in that situation, there is no criteria. What is this? And how close you are to micro managers. I think here, the point that he's trying to raise, this Bamamora Robi, the point that he's trying to raise is that when it comes to the allocation of funds to the maintenance of road, it depends on how close you are to the people who are sharing the cake. And another one is saying NADI, zero allocation. That's Denbet again. Denbet is saying NADI was allocated nothing. So you see, it doesn't matter. You know, some people will raise questions and start saying that now Nandi is the bedrock of William Samoei Ruto. Why was it not allocated any money? This could be deliberate. I can answer that one. It could be deliberate so that people may not start questioning. The other one is that is Maina Senior City, anasema divide and rule playing in Mount Kenya. It is true because you see, Gatodo is not given any money. Kikuyu is given. I also heard Gathoni Wamushoba lamenting about Githogori, that Githogori was left out, and many other constituencies. Again, the sky is saying, tulisema hasura na kweli ataturarua. Look at how he is running education docket. So, by the way, that is something else. So you see, Kenyans are very much dissatisfied with what is happening in this government. You see, the government of William Samoei Ruto has completely lost favor with Kenyans. And by the way, the government declared that 10th, Friday 10th, is a tree planting day. It's a holiday to remember those who are affected by floods. And then on 13th, all schools should be opened. So that is what they are saying. And you can see one of our members here is reacting. The other one that is Walling Soul is saying share allocation, shares allocation. So this one is saying just like Rigathi Gachagua told Kenyans that this is a government of shareholders. And what more do you need ila kujionea vile ambavyo mambo yalivyo. Nefre Makwashi anasema si tulisema serikali ni ya hustler. This is being sarcastic. So he's asking where the hustlers are. The hustlers getting the same amount as others are getting? And this one is actually saying that the hustlers were betrayed. Then Senator Ladema Olekina is reacting like this, is saying, this is now the senator, Ladema Olekina. This is unacceptable. Nwada Kimani Ichung'Wa spews venom whenever he holds a mic. The man is highly paid. How on earth can you allocate one constituency 1.4 billion to maintain roads when the rest of Kenya has no roads? Wakenya wajiga hawajazaliwa. Amkeni. You see now, these are members of parliament, these are senators. And you see, Senator Ladema Okima, when you see him reacting like this, then you know that there's a problem for sure. Alfred Ketel is saying, you are correct. In modern democracies, he should have resigned a long time ago. I think here he's trying to react about Mithika Linturi. But what we are seeing here is that this is very, very unfair from all angles. And it is important to see what people are saying on the ground. So, in a nutshell, Kenyans are very, very much dissatisfied with this kind of favoritism. They are very, very dissatisfied with this kind of management of our resources. And I think all said and done, the bucks must stop somewhere. And you see, there are other counties that were left out. We are seeing it very clearly. And ni mambo ambayo hayafai hata kidogo katika nchi yetu. So guys, I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, it should not have happened in the first place. Let's have a equal allocation of funds, or at least fairness. Fairness should be seen, and people should not even contribute money to repair roads. Have a blessed day. Till next time, adios.